All right. So I'm 24, turning 25. My boyfriend and I have very close birthdays, so we usually celebrate together. We planned our party, and I invited a couple of my girls from work. These are friends I hang out regularly with outside of work, and I sent them all a discreet message with the invitation. Well, my 35-year-old coworker found out about it because someone was talking about it out loud. She calls me into her room and goes, "I'm just really sad," and goes on whining about how I didn't invite her to my birthday party and how upset she is about it. To make it worse, she went to our bosses and complained to them, and they spoke about being sensitive to others in a staff meeting. I sent my friends a private message. I don't know how much more sensitive I can be.
Oh, oh,
Bro,
dude.
35 years old, you can't run with the 24-year-old horses anymore. You're
You
the
shouldn't
oldest horse
even
in the
want to.
Derby. Yeah.
I mean, but then, look, I'm devil's advocate, peoples, for this podcast.
Yeah, fine.
If you didn't bring enough for the class, don't bring it in. You know what I'm saying? I hate to
I don't
say,
agree with that.
I might sympathize. Don't hand out invites in the office or make it
Shh.
happen.
It was a private message.
You can't do it in the office, dude. Do it at home. Do it on Club Penguin on private servers. You can't have your fat, and I assume she's fat, 35-year-old coworker wondering what you guys are talking about, dude. That's her, and I to confirm, she's absolutely a rotund woman.
I do not like that she said I sent them all a discreet message with the invitation. That does tell me that you probably did send this shit in the office, which is bullshit. You know you have a group text with this girl and you talk shit on this coworker all the time. Just
Yes.
wait till you go to lunch or wait till you get out of the office to send it. We all had them. So I do feel you there, but it's
Yeah.
just like it goes back to like, what would you talk about with a 24 or 25-year-old? I couldn't. I'm 32. I could not imagine what the fuck to talk about. And I actually like keep my ear to the ground. Like I talk to Santiago sometimes, and I want to blow my brains out.
Yeah, I can't imagine. You talk Santiago and you're like, she excited for prom? I have no idea what guys like that do. But
So you're still on your parents' health insurance, and you can't rent a car yet? What the fuck is going on over there?
dude, me and you just ask him like, so you weren't alive for 9/11? That's
Yeah,
every conversation.
every time.
But
That's exactly what the night would revolve around them not being alive for 9/11. And then I would have to tell them where I was because I had to tell everybody where I was. Even though I have barely any recollection, first of all, and I have nothing remotely close to anyone being affected by 9/11.
I do like the idea that you think that anybody of that age, all they talk about is how they cannot remember 9/11. They were not exposed to 9/11.
Dude, I'm telling you, Matt, I got a serious issue that fascinates the shit out of me. The
Me
first
too.
thing when someone tells me how old they are, I immediately do the math to 9/11.
Yeah. No,
And you have to. It's
Yeah,
the,
I
it's
do
the
the same
craziest.
thing.
It's the craziest. Like I feel like probably kids that were born after 9/11. What do? They probably like, wow, you don't remember the 2008 financial collapse?
Yeah, and it's like, who cares, dude?
Yeah, it's like, oh, you don't remember the Arab Spring?
Yeah, it's like, you want to talk about a collapse, dude? I got 2 collapses for you in one day.
You ever heard of Gaddafi? You ever heard how Twitter designed an uprising that toppled Egypt?
Dude, I don't even know if you might get the same thing. When I hear people that age make 9/11 jokes, I'm kind of like, you don't really get the joke about that.
Stolen valor.
It is a little before your time. It's like when like when you're alive, when one of your grandparents dies, and then like you have a younger cousin, and then they try to make jokes about the dead grandparent. It's like, dude, don't do that. All right.
Yeah.
Show her a little respect.
Yeah, you weren't around. You weren't around to do that. You didn't go through what we went through. It's like when people make fun of your friend that aren't in the friend group. Everybody picks on this one guy, and then someone from outside the group thinks they get too comfortable. Happens all the time at a bachelor party. It's like, whoa, relax.
I get that too. Like one of my close friends died when I was in college, and then like my family thinks it's a free for all making fun of my dead friend. Yeah, it's crazy. my brother-in-law does it, and I'm like, where did you come from?
You weren't even around.
We talked about like somebody dying in a drunk driving crash, and he's like, "Oh, like your buddy, huh?" And I'm like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?"
Yeah. Still got trauma back here, that I haven't really released yet. Do you mind, relaxing a little bit?
Oh, dude, it's like a twinge. It's like when you eat something sour. My jaw started tingling, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think you get to do that."
Dude,
anyway, so that's like 9/11.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what this lady would do. I'm gonna imagine they're going out to the bar. They're what, at 24, 25, they're probably day drinking. They're probably starting at like 1 or 2, pre-gaming at the place, Then they're going out to like an outdoor bar 4 or 5 o'clock and everything. And then like they're probably coming back, getting something to eat, and then going out to a bar. And it's like this woman would not be able to hang past like a 2 to 3 hour, maybe a 4 hour threshold if she's feeling really good. So like that woman would have to pick her threshold, I would imagine. So maybe she does the day drinking from 1 to 5. All right, now she's out of there by 5. God forbid she tries to do the 10 to 2. I mean, these kids would be blacked out by 10 o'clock, and she'd be just getting started. It would be absolutely miserable. Like, this lady's crazy for even wanting to think about this.
No, she definitely is out of her mind for caring whatsoever and having any kind of issue. Like you just kind of say, hey, that's not the gang of wolves that I run with. I ran with wolves back in the day. I can't do it anymore. But like to your point, people, whenever you drink with the older person at the bar, they also tend to bring the mood down by their points of conversation too.
100%. Because this woman might be single, no kids, or she's probably divorced.
Got to be a divorce. A divorce with 1 kid. It seems like the exact person.
I don't know, dude. That weird millennial area where it's kind of, I think Gen X, I think, is above us. I forget which one's above us.
Yeah.
That's a weird threshold of like 90s-ish kids, late 80s, that kind of dabbled a little bit in like the scene, like a little emo version. Like you imagine like 89, you had an insane childhood.
Yeah.
Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple, but you also had like grunge and like Nirvana and stuff. So like, were you just an absolute idiot in high school, or were you just like an absolute like depressed individual? And then they take that, and like a lot of them are like kind of on that threshold of where it's like, yeah, Mary just never met the guy for her. We think she's a lesbian, but she never really came out. She really just never met. I don't know. She's got a roommate that everyone worries about, but now they don't even live together anymore.
Yeah. The roommate that people worry about is actually a little on the nose. I can fully see that.
And she mentioned it in her write-up that she brought her into her office. So this woman has like a good position, you would imagine, maybe a director level, at least a manager level. She's got her own office and everything. So like probably was a career woman,
Bringing her in the office is so brutal, dude. Yeah. I mean, just bringing her in the office and being like, so you think I don't like Dave & Buster's too? Is that what you think about me? No, it's not that. It's seriously, we can only have 8 people in the party, so I had to like really narrow it down. Otherwise, literally, you were 9, and we were supposed to have somebody drop. I was going to ask you.
There were 2 kids' parties at the same time. The kids' room isn't that big. You know this if you go to Dave & Buster's. But man, she's like, you don't think I wanted some tickets? I have some tickets. She probably has tickets left over from an old Dave & Buster's trip from like back in like 2005 that she's just kept waiting to go back.
Yeah, she's like, I have old tickets. They're like, they don't even do tickets anymore. You just do it on your phone, you fucking old weird bitch. What are you talking about, dude?
Everybody knows it's on the Dave & Buster's Power Card, okay, you bitch? Your tickets aren't even valid anymore.
Oh God.
And when can bosses just tell people to go fuck themselves again? Is it ever going to get back to it?
No, I hope it doesn't. I'm not built for that workplace.
But just like a meeting where it's like, make sure, this is the problem with America right now. We are handling ourselves like we are children. Like to imagine going to a meeting and it's centered around being, hey, and make sure we're sensitive to others. And everybody knows it's about a 35-year-old childless, maybe divorcee.
Yeah.
Who everybody knows.
But I think that's that, dude. But that is like the way you have to treat like this woman's a millennial, but like Gen X and Boomers, they don't realize how much the kid gloves they've needed their entire lives too.
Really?
Like they saw black people sag their pants a little bit, and they're like, "That's it, we're electing fascism." Like these people lose their minds, and they need to be coddled more than people our age do. I swear to God, dude, they watch somebody fucking dunk from the free throw line and they're like, that's it. They're going back in cages. I can't fucking watch this.
Are you saying Reagan got elected because Jordan dunked from the free throw line? George H.W.
Donald Trump is a symptom
SoundCloud
Allen
rappers.
Iverson winning the skills challenge back in 2002.
No. Donald Trump getting elected is a symptom of Nate Robinson beating Andre Iguodala at the dunk contest. People went nuts because the clean cut Andre Iguodala did not win over Nate Robinson being able to do it through his legs 17 different times.
Yes, and then that's a good point because that's also connected. The reason we got Biden for 4 years is because Logan Paul knocked out Nate Robinson, so they got a little bit of like they felt better for a little. They're like, all right, we can take 4 years off. We'll give you 4 years. That's got to work.
Bush got elected because the Lakers won 3 in a row.
Yeah, they're like, enough, dude.
Enough of Shaq, that Kobe, and we know what happened in Colorado.
Oh, dude, you had so many dads. Can you imagine the conversation with dads when that news came out? They're like, I told you the whole time.
It's like, what do you mean? He's like, I knew there was something about that Kobe Bryant I didn't like. Oh, what was it, Dad? What was it?
I can't quite put my finger on it. And then that happens, and then he has to watch him win like 2 more titles, and he's like, something's going to work out for me in the end.